Hey guys, this is Jared from Jared Hucks Photography, and today I'm in my brand new studio, and I say brand new because it's brand new to me. It's not something I built or anything like that, but I did happen to move into a much larger house with my wife, and it allowed me to be able to use one of the larger rooms that wasn't a bedroom and wasn't really a living room. It was just kind of a, I think it would be called a den, but we don't need the room, so I am now using it as an office slash studio. I don't have really anything set up yet, but I am very excited about the size of this space. Well, that's not really why I'm here today. What I really want to talk about today is an unboxing video. Now, as you can see right here, this is an Amazon Prime box, which is holding one of my favorite goodies in the whole wide world. Fujifilm lenses. This, in particular, is the 56mm 1.2. This is the second time I've bought this lens. The first time it was $1,000, and it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I absolutely fell in love with the lens, and then I see this huge rebate that comes out saying that they're going to take $150 off and sell it for $849. And so I contacted Amazon. I was well within my time of returning it. And they said, well, they can't give me the money back, so I have to return it. So I returned it. And when I returned it, it got to the facility, and that day I had the money back on my PayPal account, and I was able to buy it again, use 1-day shipping, and I had it the next day. Absolutely amazing. I shipped it off on Friday. They received it on Monday. I got my refund on Monday, and then I got the brand new lens again on Tuesday. So pretty impressive. I really am completely shocked in how quickly they were able to work and make this go. But anyway, this is something I really want to talk about. Okay, so just opening up the box here. Good. We have the lens bag, which also doubles as a lens cloth. I will show that to you. I really don't like this packaging. It's very difficult to get into at times without messing something up. I like to keep as much of the plastic and whatnot as possible. That way I have as much of the original packaging as I can. Okay, so this is the way it looks. It's a pretty big bag. You can see here. It's pretty big there. But it also gives you plenty of real estate for what looks to be a lentless cloth. Inside we have Fuji Worldwide Network. It looks like just contact stuff. A warranty booklet, owner's manual, because everybody should know how to learn how to put a lens on a camera in 35 different languages. Okay, so into the lens now. As you can see right here, it is covered up with a little plastic piece. And here we go. Good stuff. First, we have the plasticky lens cap. I gotta say, it is plastic, but it feels a lot more polished than most lens caps that, or not lens caps, sorry, lens hoods that you receive with lenses, especially coming from the Nikon brand where everything is kind of flat and it feels very thin and rigid. This feels almost not soft, but it feels like it has a little bit of give to it just because it's of the coating, and I really like the coating, which is nice, even though sometimes it does make it feel a little cheap. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, on to the good stuff. I'm not going to do that with this. So, this is very heavy. It was honestly much heavier than I was expecting it to be. Because I had the 35mm 1.4, and that's a very sharp piece of glass, and I'm very happy with it. But I had no idea what I was getting into when I got this bad boy. Oh yeah. It's so impressive every time I see it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Just so much glass right there. It's amazing. Again, this is a focus by wire lens, so it only moves really to adjust focus through the system. You can't adapt this lens to other cameras. This is a Fujifilm lens to be used with Fujifilm cameras. So it has an aperture ring on it as well, none of which actually works the camera. It just digitally tells the lens what to do through the camera specifically. So you don't actually have any direct link to the focus or the aperture ring. It always is done through a digital sensor. Focus by wire, I believe, is the way they call that. But anyway, very, very sturdy. This is a great lens, and I would show you what it looked like on the camera, but I am actually recording on the Fujifilm X-T1 right now. But what I can do is give you a little bit of a comparison as to what it looks like compared to the 35mm 1.4. Now, as you can see here, I have the 35mm 1.4 box, which I think is much more impressive than the 56 box. This is honestly kind of cheap compared to the way they decided to package this. I really love just the foam box. This feels like a, you know, like a gun in a spy movie or something. You know, it just comes in this packaging that only fits what you need and those types of things. I just think that's very, very sleek, and something that I'm going to keep, because most boxes I don't keep, or I keep them in a broom closet or something. I keep the lens in this box because I think this is just really, really cool. But anyway, here's the lens, no cap, or no lens hood, right beside each other. As you can see, this absolutely dwarfs the 35mm, which is impressive, because this is a nice piece of glass, but comparatively, there is so much less going on inside of it. Now, again, I am not an expert on any type of optics or really anything in that field at all. But really, I enjoy photography. I enjoy using these, and I really wanted to just show a comparison of them because I hadn't seen one just like this. I haven't seen anyone put a 35mm size-wise up against an 80 or up against a 56, which is an 85mm equivalent on a crop sensor body. Now, I switched over from Nikon, a full-frame camera, and a crop sensor camera to the Fuji X-T1, and what I'm going to be doing is moving into another Fuji camera. May hold off for the X Pro 2 or something along those lines, maybe the next update. But so far, I'm very, very much in love with the Fujifilm system. I love the way that I can adapt lenses to it, use all different types of things. But as for right now, I'm very, very happy with my system. These are the only two lenses that I have that are Fujifilm. Everything else that I use is actually adapted from my Nikon system or one of my old film cameras like my Leica or Minolta's, things like that. But these are my workhorses. I do mostly weddings, I do mostly portraits of brides and those types of things. So a nice portrait length and a nice standard length are something that are very, very important to the work that I do. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. If you like this video and you'd like to see more, please subscribe to my channel, where I'm going to be doing more things about the gear that I use and the work that I make with it. If you'd like to see my work, you can do so on my portfolio, which is going to be on my website in the description below, alongside my social media contacts such as Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, where I'm very active. Until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. JaredHux.com.